First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bracha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking their lives and livelihoods to do so. All right. Shalom to the sisters who watch and who learn as well. Okay. This is in route. All right. In transit video. All right. As you see, is on the way to the plantation. All right. And in this video, I want to address, all right, Esau's attempt, another one of this devil's devices. The scriptures, say be aware of the devil's devices, okay, the wiles of Satan and his devices, all right. And, too many times, our people underestimate this damn devil, man. All right. You can't underestimate this devil, man. Okay. You can't underestimate Esau Edom, man. All right. This devil, okay. Whatever you think that you're doing, all right, you're doing so because this devil has put it in your mind to do it. All right. Esau has put it in your mind to do everything that that's wicked on the left hand side that you doing. All right. Salaki, a lot of you thinking that. Oh yeah. A lot of you are thinking that you're making the right moves. All right. And you're not, man. Okay. You're thinking that, oh well, it's not harming anybody. Whatever I'm doing, it's not harming anybody. It's making me a better person. But guess what, man? Okay? The only road, okay, is this truth. All right? Through Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? That's the only path, okay, that's going to lead you somewhere or anywhere successful. All right? And no, I don't mean that. I don't know, maybe on the journey you may, come across some money or whatever, but that's not what this is about, man. Okay? That's not what this is about, man. This is about you, okay? A lot of niggas is running around with these little nigga mottos, all right? Talking about nobody's going to save you. It's all about me in 2023, okay? All of these nigga models, and guess what? At the end of the day, okay, there's nothing you can do, okay, according to the scriptures. There's nothing you can do yourself, man, okay? If your business is expanding, then that's through Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, okay? The most important thing for you to do is to be in this truth, and then if you have some ventures outside of this truth that are prospering, well, then that's Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and He has you on the path. All right. If it's not prospering, then that's not the path that He wants you on. Okay. That's not the road that you should be on. Some of us are on that path, a little longer than others, all right? But nonetheless, you're still in this truth, man. Versus someone who is not in this truth and who very may well think that they are in the truth. Okay? Because a part of this thing, man, is being watchful. being in this truth, a part of it is being watchful. You are a guard, okay? You know, you have to be on point. And see that, and that's like another scripture, man. Another lesson that I did, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, in which I was using, like these drug gangs and stuff, how, the so-called Negro, a black gang or like BMF, okay? Now, you have these people, you have Jakes, okay? Here you run an operation, okay? And, you got people who were dirt piss poor, all right? And you're giving them orders, to do. And here it is, they're making more money than they will ever make in their lives, but they don't, follow the orders, okay? But yet they go into a place like McDonald's, okay? And they got an Edomite as a manager or supervisor or whatever, and they follow all the orders there, okay? For $13. Okay, not saying that, if you work at McDonald's, that's but I'm just using that the pay scale between that and, one of these wicked ass niggas selling narcotics, okay? The narcos, all right? So, you have to be watchful, okay? That's a part of being in this truth. You have to watch to see what this devil is doing. and you got to watch yourself. Make sure that you're not a part. You have to make sure that you're not a part of what he has going on. Okay? You're not caught up in because you're going to get in this web. Okay? You're going to get up in this devil's web, all right? Because this is his kingdom. But you got to make sure that, that web don't get stuck on your on your side, man, on your leg. Okay? On your arm, on your back. Okay? And a lot of you are unable to make that distinction, all right? You're unable to make that distinction between being stuck in the web and maneuvering, on top of this devil's web, okay? And so, that's what these lessons are for, through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and these examples. And so, again, the lesson that I'm, going to go into today is Esau's device of sex, okay? Sex is this devil's biggest, one of his biggest devices, man, among other things, okay? And everything is over sexualized, all right? Every time that you look up, all right, it has something to do with sex, all right? Because sex is a great distraction, learning that, that was a lesson that, we learned that Esau showed us earlier in this truth, man, okay? When the apostles and elders would come on, all right? When they would, do videos, back in, the early 2000s, when their videos would come on, there will always be other videos of some type of twerking or booty shaking, all right? That YouTube would, put around the video, okay? Would be Hebrew Israelites, but, it would be it would be a booty shaking video here, booty shaking video there, Okay? And so, slowly you would begin to, the sex would, of course, take your mind away if you were weak. Okay? Or you would see this, a beautiful woman, all right, scantily dressed. And while you're trying to study, that's on your mind. Okay? You're listening to the lesson, okay, and you got this woman, with a fat ass, dancing around in your mind, and that's what Esau is doing, and that's another, as you're looking, as I looked at this, because we use these images as examples as well. So, as I looked at this image, okay, before I put it on, I saw that there were old porno magazines, all right, glued to the silhouette of this woman, okay, and those pornos are, back in the day in the 90s and 80s. That's what they had, like porn magazines, all right? Jake was real heavy into porn magazines, man. Okay, I had an uncle, okay, he had a collection, and he had a thing, real skinny guy, man, okay? But he had a thing for fat women, man, okay? He always had a thing for fat women, man. Skinny guy, all right? Salakia. And so he had all of these magazines, he didn't really have Playboy too much, because Playboy really didn't get in depth, all right? He had other ones, you had your Hustler and, whatever, okay? I don't really remember the name of the magazines, but they were porno, you go in and, you see a woman, and okay, but now, okay, and that was a distraction for Jake. But now, okay, now you have, social media, okay? You have social media. And then, my uncle had, how you when they say digging in the crates, and he had crates of magazines of these women, man. Crates. And Jake was dry as hell then, man. Okay? Jake was dry as hell because hey, I don't remember my uncle really ever, that uncle, okay, ever really, even being with a fat woman or around women, or with women too much at that time period, okay? So that was a dry ass period for Jake, man. Okay, to where, he had, all of those damn magazines, man. And that sustained him. But see, that also goes on, with the strip clubs, all right? And Jake goes into the strip club, with his paycheck, okay? Or with his narco money, okay? Because Jake, Jake doesn't get it. These niggas don't get it. Okay? They suck up, all of the resources. They want to blame Esau. Okay, but it is Esau's fault. All right? But all they do, all right, is suck up the resources, which is the money, from their own community. Okay? And then they do what? They go put it in Esau's hand. That's basically what a drug dealer is, man. Okay, he's a collector of money from his whole community for Esau, man. Okay, these niggas never make it rich. Okay, they never make it rich, man. Okay, they have, they hold the money for Esau to come and get. That's it, man. That's it. And so, but anyway, and it's lucky for sidetracking, man. But now you have social media, all right? You what is it? Facebook, okay, Instagram, Twitter, okay? Now you could post something on Facebook, say I get on Facebook, okay, and I post, I might post, I had a fucked up day today, you know what I'm saying? Might post that, all right? And Facebook, I get contacted by Facebook, and they'll be, look, your language is not appropriate for Facebook, so we're gonna take you off of Facebook for 24 hours. Next time don't come back and do that again. All right. Meanwhile, Facebook is one of the biggest porn sites that's going, man. There's pornos, okay, on Facebook, man. I mean, you can see some really, pornos that you would see if you were watching, if you were into pornos. And that was something that I was never into, man. Okay? Girl on girl, okay? I may sit through something like that, but I'm not watching no another nigga, man, get down with no broad, man. That's not going to happen, man. And yeah, the focus would not be on the nigga, of course. But come on, bro. What are you doing that I can't do, man? Okay. Now, if I was, didn't know anything about sex, yeah, I would use that as a, maybe a guide or something, right? Let me see, how do this operate? If I was a young kid, all right. You make mistakes, when you're a child, man. All right? When you're a child, you make mistakes. But as an adult, man, you don't need to keep watching porno. You're an adult and you're still watching pornos, man. It's because you're curious about something else, man. Okay? Now I could, I don't, but to me, look, I'm not watching no damn porno, man. All right? I'm looking at a woman, that I'm thinking about, and all of a sudden, here's a man. Okay? That's why the bedroom is supposed to be private, man. That's a private occasion, all right? You're supposed to be sharing your bedroom with somebody, man. I'm looking at this actress, yeah, and you get a little bit of it in movies. You're looking at this actress, and she's a hot actress, and she took her clothes off. This is the moment you've been waiting, and then she's getting it in, and then here's a nigga, man. All right, all in the scene and shit. Okay, so that throws it off, okay? That throws off whatever thought you had in your mind, man. Oh man, did I leave that? Maybe it's not. But and so yeah, Twitter, okay? Sites like Twitter, okay? They got all of that on these sites, man. That's how a lot of these Israelite You know, you see these niggas, man, and they teaching crazy doctrine, the book of Enoch, all right? The book of Jasher, okay? They're teaching all these, and you know, and calling on Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, all right? And you're like, man, you know, and these are the same niggas, all right, that when this truth, you know, first began, all right, on YouTube, all right, you know, these were, you know, you had women all up in the mix, all right, and these thirsty, you know, niggas looking for porn and booty shaking was getting these women. Because you got a lot of these Israelite women, man, you know, they're into the social media. Okay, they're on there, they're showing the top part of their body, you know, cleavage showing. You know, they got the old pictures of them before they were in the truth still up on their pages, along with the new pictures. You know, out Saturday night, you know, with the girls, you know, twerking, and then got on the same page. My husband, you know, you shouldn't even have a social media page. You understand? You shouldn't have a social media page, man, if you have a husband. Because a social media page is nothing but a porno magazine, man. Okay? And the Apostle Gabar did a lesson on this, you know, some months ago. All right? Maybe even a few years ago. You know, time goes really fast. So, you know, yeah, man. These social media sites, Twitter, okay? You know, women are having, you know, go on Twitter, they're pornos on Twitter, okay? Pornos, you know, Snapchat, you know. You know, she putting up a video of herself looking all dolled up, all right? Her ex-boyfriend, you know, she got her ex-boyfriend is on Snapchat, okay? And he's on there looking. Her co-worker that flirts with her every day at work, he's on there looking. Okay, she knows what she's doing, man. That nappy-headed nigga woman knows what the fuck she's doing, man. And this is something that Esau, this is a tool that Esau is using, man, has used. All right? So I'm going to pause it for a minute and get this definition. Then I'm going to end it. All right? And this is the word sexualization, okay? Because, you know, sex is a drug, man. All right? Believe it or not, sex is a drug as well, man. And Esau knows this, man. And it's not a lightweight drug, man. Sex is a heavyweight drug, man. Okay? And especially when it's weaponized. Okay? It says sexualization was defined by the task force as occurring when a person's value comes only from his or her sexual appeal or behavior. Okay? And so you got a lot of Jake, man, they're sexualizing the truth, man. All right? You know, adding sex to the, you know, you got to be careful in this thing, man. Okay? You have to be careful in this thing. This thing is like, looking in a glass. It should be like looking in a glass of water, man. No impurities. If you pick up a glass of water and you see motherfucking hair and all this shit floating around, you're not gonna want to drink that damn water, man. Unless you, just thirsty and some grimy cat. I'll drink anything. And women, okay, are the biggest things that have been sexualized. And they use the woman, okay? They use the black woman to keep you off your square. She's out here, she's scantily dressed. Guess what? Okay? That nigga is on some bullshit, man. That nigga's on some bullshit. And a lot of you, okay, you're dealing with that, and that's what a lot of you are seeking that type of, woman for real. Okay, a lot of you are seeking that type of woman, all right, for a spouse. Okay, he fell in love with her. So that's going to be it, man. Just a quick early morning, right? Workout. Okay. Till next time, shalom. Stay away from that sex demon, man.